Thank you for checking out my video. I really love Hatsune Miku and enjoy sharing some of that dedication by making videos all about her. To improve my content, I decided to launch my own Patreon page, where you can support me if you feel like Miku's magic reached you by watching them, with neat rewards waiting too. Link in the description. Well, that's all, and now enjoy the new video. Hi guys, I'm Kevin from the channel Sankey de Miku. Thank you for checking out my newest video. For quite some time now I've been making videos about the Project Diva games, and while I do love them, my greatest passion when it comes to Hatsune Miku is the Hatsune Miku live concert, and having attended a couple of them, I'm very lucky. I can tell you it's the greatest experience for any Miku fan. Being there, seeing Miku live is just so amazing. So I always wanted to share my passion and love for them too, and I wanted to do that by making reviews about them. So with the release of the newest Magical Mirai 2016, I'm going to start with this, so enjoy the video! So like I said, I always wanted to make videos on the Miku concerts, and what better chance is there to start with the release of the new Hatsune Miku Magical Mirai Blu-ray of this year's event. Magical Mirai started back in 2013, and this year was the 4th annual event. It takes place in August or September in Japan, mostly Tokyo, and offers not only amazing live concerts but also a lot of merchandise and other Miku stuff to have fun with in big exhibition halls. Of course, you can also meet other Miku fans, which I have in 3 years visiting the event since 2014. 2 of these halls were for the exhibition, which also featured free of charge live performances like DJ events and also a Project Diva tournament and much more. And the other hall was of course for the 4 live concerts, which are by the way all the same. So let's start with one of the most fun things on earth, a Miku live concert. This year's opening was probably the best one yet in any Miku live concert. The epic beat just gets you in the mood, there's this brilliant light show going on, and of course all the colorful numbers count up to the magical number 39. Sankey music is the opening. It's just a perfect way to start a concert. You can feel it was made for a live show. As seen by the great audience reaction, they just go nuts right away. And there's also many chances for them to respond to what Miku is saying, like Hatsune Miku! And also very cute, of course, is the smile on Miku's face. It's just priceless. Goes Through is very unexpected to see, since it's a very recent song and was probably the most popular Vocaloid song in the whole year. It's an intense rock song with a great band performance. They really show their best side here, and especially epic in my opinion is the last part with Miku's scream in the end. Hibikaze is kind of an unusual song choice because of the genre of the song. It's just not 100% fitting for a rock and pop concert. As you can see by the audience reaction, they just didn't know how to move the glow stick, and it's just not a song to go so insane. Still, the ongoing beat sounded great, and there's also a lot of seductive dancing going on by Miku. Of course, this can never miss, there's the introduction of Hatsune Miku herself. It's cute as always, but not the very best in my opinion, and I don't even know how to explain it. It has also one of the only audience shots from the front, and sure enough, I can also see a familiar face in there. Strangers, a nice change of pace, gets you in a bit of melancholic mood, fitting the song, and also features the right costume for the song. This year they made it very right. For almost every song they used the original costume, which is a very nice touch. Slow Motion is this year's obligatory Pinocchio piece song, not one of his best in my opinion. The song just kind of drags out for too long. It's still cute as hell with Miku's dancing going on, and even she's wearing her pyjama. That's so amazing. There's also some great shouts by the audience again, so it's still very fun watching this performance. Hitodimbo Envy. It's a relaxing song and returning from last year's concert. Kind of surprising considering the fact most of the songs were brand new for this year's concert. It's a cool sounding song, has a cool dance going on and a dark light show. It's one of the many songs from Project Diva X, which is why many people even consider it Project Diva X the concert. There's just a bit too many songs from this game. It's still a cool song though. Time Machine is this year's returning classic song. I was so glad to hear this song live. It's a great ballad and a really emotional song. Especially nice when the audience moves united with Miku, especially for the solo. Miku's voice just sounds so lovely here, and like I said, it's very powerful, but even more sad of course in the Diva PV when Miku runs after the train crying. There's also a very cute dance during the chorus. worker. It's unfortunate how often they reuse this as the only Luca song, but it's still much better than Just Be Friends. It's a good song, but nothing more in my opinion. Why do they reuse it so often? But fortunately, at least it's not the only Luca song this year around. But one thing I have to mention. What's up with the boob physics? Dreaming Choo-Choo, wow, a new song for Luca with an original costume even? Unbelievable! I like her cutesy voice in the song, fitting for the song about sweets. I love the part especially with her even more electronic sounding voice towards the end. Other than that, for me, it's just an okay sounding song, nothing more. ID, one of the most baffling song choices in my opinion. It's returning from last year and I just don't understand that. Sure, it's a cool concept, it's Miku and Luca as the DJ, but the audience reaction just shows it's not a perfect live song. Still, the solos are very cool of Luca singing alone, and Miku's turning especially is so great for this song. Well, Kaito coming up. It's just Kaito, so will be boring I guess. I have a confession to make. I don't particularly like Kaito. I make a lot of jokes about him with my friends. His voice is so high-pitched and there aren't many great songs of him I like. In fact, this song I hated beforehand. But live it was so amazing. He also has like an original costume. The unique stage design is so interesting with the curtain. It's just an intense live song. To be honest, this is one of the most interesting songs live. There's even a cool solo going on, and for me in general, Dr. Funk Beat was just one of the biggest surprises live. Nostalgic. On the one hand, you have to admit Meiko got screwed over the most this year, the only one with no new song. But fortunately, what she got was great. The song is, like I said, returning from last year, but this year it features the amazing sexy costume from Project Diva and also has a better audio mix. It's just a great live song, it's very electrifying. It gives Meiko a place to shine. She has so much audience support, everybody shouts her name. She must really feel good being on stage for that song. Dobutsu Uranai? Yeah, it's the most confusing song choice for me. It's returning from 2013 after being absent for 2 years. I mean, the song is okay, and the costume is very cute. I mean, it's like lowly Miku, she has barely any boobs here, but that's beside the point. It's just nothing more, it just drags out for too long. There's no real highlight, except for probably the zoom on Miku's butt. It's the next ballad sort of in the concert. It's a very powerful song and it's just great fun watching the footage of it. Again, I love the audience reaction. It's like they have a very deep bond with Miku, especially in the guitar parts. They're so loud and you can really feel that everybody has so much fun being there. Umiyuri Kaite-tan. It's the next song in the concert I can only call mediocre, unfortunately. It's probably only here because it's one of the many songs from Project Diva X. Her voice sounds very interesting and the song in general is very catchy and hectic, sure, and the audience at least seems to like it. But for me, I have to call it a low point. But at least it's the last one in the concert, because from here on, pretty much every other song is just epic. Terekakshi Shishonki, this year's land song. I was unexpectedly keen on this song. I liked it a lot live. There are some cool dance moves and it's a fitting song to celebrate Len with a lot of screams from the audience. Sweet Magic, this is just amazing. It's the second song about sweets in the concert. It is so cute, her expressions, her moves, her voice. The audience reaction has to be the loudest in the entire concert. Just listen to it, especially at the very end. This performance just makes everything right. I'm sorry to say, Miku, but this has to be the cutest song in the entire concert, and that means a lot from a big Miku fan as myself. She's the cutest, isn't she? Screw all of these Mikus here. This was amazing. This was the cutest song ever. Remocon, I don't have a lot to say about this one. It's an amazing live song and the choreography is so perfect and detailed. And again, there's so many shouts from the audience. It's just a very interactive song. But it has been featured in 3 live concerts by now, so I'm just getting a bit tired of it. But live, it's just a blast. This year's band member introduction has to be the best one they ever did. There's a cool portrayal of everybody with some cool solos, a colorful light show, and also unlike last year, Miku introduces herself at the very end with everybody shouting her name. The beat is also very kick-ass and is leading into the next song. Baby Maniacs, again this has to be the perfect performance. The instrumental of the song is just right, which is quite difficult for this kind of electropop. It's a song by Hachi OGP. The stage light effects are intense, the band performance is flawless, it's so much energy, and everybody's right next to Miku for this song. There's even some direct interactions with Miku, like for the concert 2013. The module is so cool and in general Miku is so seductive in this song. The audience also seemed to have really liked the song, so please let this one return for next year. Raspberry Monster, speaking of returning songs, this one did from last year. It's a really fast and cool song. What they changed is that they have the fitting costume this time around, which is very nice and colorful. Thank you. It's the obligatory song for fans to thank Miku for everything. It's so meaningful and impactful when everybody shouts thank you, which means thank you and also Miku's name. It's always great seeing the pics on the top screen, which are specific for the event. It's only a bit less impactful this year around because it's not at the very end of the concert. Shake It, another returning song that is so hard for them to cut. It's just a perfect live song. I have heard it so many times before live, but it never gets boring. It's just a happy song, so many shoutouts, so a lot of interaction with the audience again. Great choreography, great live show, just a perfect live song, like I said. Ray, this was a big surprise. That song used to be a duet of a Japanese band and Miku, and this is the solo version of it. She was clearly tuned by KC, as you can hear about how beautiful Miku sounds. With that kind of voice, it's a great emotional song before the encore. It's a song where you move the glow stick again side by side with Miku. There's a night light show right next to Miku near the end of the song, and Miku's voice sounds especially beautiful in the bridge and then at the very end. And then there's the chant for more. It's obligatory to scream for more Miku, but this year around somehow it's not as synced as usual. It's also pretty short, but that's only because they cut it for the Blu-ray version. Miku, my voice, I already have a cold. Miku, 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 Miku. Satisfaction is the first encore song. It features an amazing stage setup for the song with prompts to dance and jump next to Miku, as well as a thank you message for the encore. The costume is so seductive. It's a little devil Miku. Is she the new sweet devil? It's such a high energy song, and with that beat going on, it's another perfect live song, and it also features many chants from the audience again. Narisu Genga is the next encore song. It's nice to see a duet of Miku and Rin at the very least, and near the end is the best part when everybody chants 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, yeah. Other than that, it's only an okay song for me. It's a nice rock song, sure, but it's just not a perfect song for an encore. Hand in Hand, just a perfect final song. It was unexpected to see last year's theme song return, but it was just so popular. It was a great idea to show pictures of attendees of the event up on the top screen. It's just a high energy and happy song to leave you just satisfied at the very end, with added hype because of confetti release later in the song. I love the part where Miku throws her heart towards the audience. The final instrumental is so long for everybody to just enjoy these final moments of the concert. It's a perfect opportunity to just celebrate this event for the last time, and of course especially Miku. And then at the very end, there's a short speech of Miku just thanking the audience, and even the announcement for next year's Magical Mirai 2017 already. It's a perfect end for this event and concert. Well, for some reason I know where all my money will be spent next year for Miku's 10th anniversary. Looking forward to it. So let's recap very quickly. I don't have very many negative aspects. There's a few too many songs I don't care for that much personally, a lot of which are from Project Diva X. And then there weren't enough impactful words between Miku and the audience. It was made a lot better in my opinion last year, and I dearly hope they will improve on that for next year. For Miku's 10th anniversary, I hope she will say some emotional words for the fans for 10 great years. But let's get to the positive aspect, there's so many of them. The setlist for a start was so different from last year, so many surprises and some classic songs too. The audience seems to be more lively compared to other years too. Just watching the Bluray, it's clear everybody there had a blast, including me of course. Another very positive aspect was the usage of original costumes for almost every song that had one. Even the other vocalists, so Kaito, Meiko, Luka, Rin and Len, didn't just wear their standard costumes for their songs. The whole concert also featured an amazing light show with so many special effects and a lot of effort put into it, especially compared to Miku Expo. And sure, also the band performance was outstanding. The Bluray in general had a great cut, but it featured especially exceptional audio quality this year around. So to wrap it up, Magical Mirai 2016 is an amazing concert with just minor flaws, with my favorite moments being Sanky music, Dr. Funk beat surprisingly, Sweet Magic, Baby Manix and Hand in Hand. The effort they put into this year's stage arrangement and light show is just so amazing, and the only reason this is not my favorite Mirai concert or Miku concert in general is just because my favorite setlist just looks a bit different, and I will talk about my favorite concert another time in another concert review. Experiencing this concert live and reliving it now on the Bluray was definitely a blast, so please check it out if you can. Or even make it to next year's Mirai, which was already announced, like I said. It will be Miku's 10th anniversary, so it will be very special. I will be there and I'm sure it will be amazing as well, or probably even better. Oh my god, wasn't that just truly amazing? I hope some of you could appreciate how great a Miku live experience can be by watching this review, by hearing my thoughts about it and watching the footage of course too. If you thought it was interesting, please consider giving the video a thumbs up, comment on it, and also maybe share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel because I want to do more videos like that. I want to share more of my love with the Miku live concerts. So until next time, I hope you will have a good new year and see you in the next video. Like I said, keep loving Miku. Bye!